Okay. What's good? What's going on, man? Salute to everybody that's tuning in to the podcast. I am your host, Acito, Dedication TV Podcast, episode 21. Salute to everybody, man, that's tuning in wherever you listening at. Whew, man. Listen, I'm a little bit disturbed right now because I just watched two games that highly upset me, okay? I'm glad I watched the games at home because if I was out and about, Lord knows what I would have done, okay? My Baltimore Ravens lost, bad loss, my personal opinion. There were so many things that I saw that was wrong. I don't know what was up with Lamar. Lamar running game was absent. You know, he was really trying to throw the ball a lot. Where the hell was Odell? Odell didn't show up to the fourth quarter, so I don't know what the hell was going on with the offensive coordinator, the head coach. It's so many things, man, to dissect from that. But oh my God, I'll touch on that at a different time, man. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go for the Detroit Lions with the 49ers. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with a lot of Detroit people, so you know what? I'm gonna fuck with Detroit. Detroit had a 17-0 lead, man. And it's go all the way up to the second half, man, and blew the lead. Lost the game to the 49ers. Shout out to the 49ers. They will be going to the Super Bowl to play Kansas City, man. So shout out to them, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad. You know, Kansas City, I believe this is their third time going to the Super Bowl. Black quarterback. What the fuck I got to be mad about? You know what I'm saying? What do I got to be mad about? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to them, man. Wow, man, it's so much to talk about, man. It is so much to talk about. You know, I highly doubt I'm gonna cover everything in this podcast here. You know, but let's just get straight to the fuckery, okay? Let's just get to the fuckery. You know what I'm saying? I really, when it comes to like, I feel like with the female music, it's kind of been a little bit quiet. You know what I mean? I haven't really heard anything that really caught my eye that was worth me speaking about with pertaining to like a project where I really sat and I like listened to continuously. You know what I'm saying? I haven't really heard a project like that. The last project I probably like repeatedly listened to was probably Lotto. Lotto's last, I think it was her debut album. That album was fire. I really rock with that album. But other than that, you know, Nicki, she released her Pink Friday Reloaded album. You know, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? It had moments on the project. Me personally, it's just not my preference. So I never really revisit the project, even though she released like 7 different limited editions of the project, which is crazy to me. But the album did phenomenally well. I believe the singles are all platinum, I believe. She's doing, you know, sensational numbers. So salute to her. You know what I'm saying? Doing her thing. You know, keeping the pressure, keeping the marketing, the promotion. I'm pretty sure she's gonna be announcing a tour, you know, for 2024. You know, so she's doing her thing there. Then you got Meg Thee Stallion. You know what I'm saying? Meg Thee Stallion is somebody I was having like a couple of conversations with like females, just like on Twitter and social media, just about Meg Thee Stallion and how I felt there was a decline in the subject matter in her music, where it kind of just stayed redundant in one specific field. Even though her early on work, I felt like she showed a lot of like different variable like points that she can hit when it comes to her flow, her cadence, you know, writing ability, like those freestyles that I saw of her early on before she got signed to 300 Entertainment, things of that nature. Yo, she was nice. Like she was dead nice. And I think what also kind of like added to it, she was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? She had a real Southern accent, and she was like, she was riding the beat like really good. Like she was spitting, she was talking that shit. So I was like, damn, okay. So when she, you know, she got signed and everything, I just felt like she kind of just pivot more to the sex appeal, which we all know sex sells. And then, you know, she kind of went commercial. You know, she had her hits. Probably a lot of the music is probably dominantly more so for the white fan base. My personal opinion, nothing against the white fans, because they support and buy the music. But I'm just saying, like, it's a certain caliber artist where, you know, all right, their music is gonna solely be dedicated for this fan base, and then this artist is gonna be like a wide round of different, you know, races that will just primarily support that specific artist. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Meg went through, you know, it's no secret, the shooting incident with Tory Lanez, and that really like affected everybody's career, from Tory to Meg. You know, the inconsistent stories, you know, to her going through it with, you know, her relationship with Party, her music. She took a big hit, bro, a big hit. Not to mention, you know, prior to a couple years to that, you know, she lost her mom. Condolences, you know. I'm pretty sure something of that magnitude can really be a detriment to your mental health. You know what I'm saying? So who knows what that may have led to, you know, alcohol abuse or drug abuse. Or not saying she is. I'm just saying, like, there's certain triggers that may lead a person to that path. You know, if they don't have the right circle around them to kind of comfort them and keep them on the right path of things. And I felt like she didn't have that, Meg Thee Stallion. And I felt like she was just headed in a bad spiral, you know, direction. Now we come to this particular moment now. Meg was quiet, you know, for a little bit. You know, she didn't really do too much. She put a single out with Cardi B super early, which I didn't think was a good idea. Just she was just absent for so long. For her to come out with a real commercial record with Cardi B wasn't really a good record in my opinion. It didn't really do much. Didn't do much for Cardi. It was just hot for like 24 hours because the video, you know, they got their bodies and all that. And then that was it. We didn't hear shit else about it. Then, you know, Meg went, you know, absent for a little bit. She put out a record where she was kind of indirectly throwing shots at Party, saying that she found, I think she said she found him in the bed getting head or something like that. He makes a whole record, like name dropping and all that. So that was a little crazy. But she Meg puts out a PSA, right before she puts out this song called Hiss. Now it looks like Hiss was like a album, you know what I'm saying, but it actually was a single. And basically, you know, her whole reasoning behind the snake and the hiss was just like, yo, it's only so much that, you know, a person can take before a person attacks back. And I guess the hiss was kind of like a play on words, you know, a snake do bite. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if she called herself a snake, but I don't know. But she drops a crazy record, basically sending shots at a plethora of people. You know what I'm saying? Rihanna, Nicki Minaj, Tory Lanez, Party, Joe Buttons, like mad people. She didn't say names, but she did a really good job with the pen. Like she would like kind of highlight certain things in the music where you could catch it and kind of like put two and two together. Like that was for that line was for that person. That line was for that person. So I thought it was dope. It was well calculated as far as the rollout. It shook shit up on Twitter and Instagram. She also dropped a music video to it as well. So it was very calculated. So I'm pretty sure she knows, like, yo, when you put out something like this, you gotta have something to back it up because you know niggas is gonna respond. And long behold, who responds? Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is so fucking petty, y'all. She just like looked for an open door. It's like, oh, I got another reason to promote my album. I'm gonna go at this broad. Now it's crazy because Nicki and Meg did a song together. You know what I'm saying? They did a record together. I remember they looked so damn good together. I thought it was all love. But then when Megan did a song, she did the WAP record with Cardi. I guess Nicki didn't like that. I guess she felt she kind of picked a side. And Meg at the time was just on some shit like, yo, I don't have no personal ties to y'all. I'm just in this shit to make music. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of was like she kind of picked a side. And I think that kind of caused a little bit of turbulence in their relationship. But Nicki just like, she just completely went ham, bro. Like she teased, I guess she has a song coming out, I think Monday, called Bigfoot. She had a couple bars in there, like she was leaking on IG Live. But you know what I'm saying? I just want to hear the song. I want to hear if the music is gonna match with this energy you have, because you damn near bullying this girl, yo. Like she's talking about her getting shot, talking about her sexuality, talking about her flow. Is it Bum B? Is it Pimp C? Talking about, I think she referenced something about her mom not being her mom would be disappointed in her. Like, oh, like that shit crazy, bro. Like, so many like real deep blows. It's like, bro, I didn't hear nothing of that magnitude where you were like just going super ham, calling this woman all types of names. Like, oh, we just want to hear the raps. We just want to hear the raps. Now, shout out to my nigga Esso, right? I saw Esso put up a post. He's like, Nicki Minaj is the female 50 Cent. I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly. For one, I don't know what you're pertaining that to. If you're talking from a bully tactic, she's really not, because when it came to Remy Ma, she didn't want that smoke. She didn't even make a response record. You know what I'm saying? She ain't make no response record. She made through little shots and shit, but she ain't battle. She ain't come with this type of energy right here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she had a little joint with Cardi, whatever the case may be, but come on, bro. Like, Nicki be moving sloppy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, 50's very calculated. He don't misstep. He really crushes his enemy. Like, really. You know what I'm saying? And the music is undeniable. Like, Nicki got like critically acclaimed, maybe like one classic album. But as far as like, yeah, she got the singles and the features, but I'm talking about music that transcends for males and females. Okay, I feel like she don't got that, bro. And it was like a huge gap where there was a lack of females, and she kind of filled that void. But let's be honest, niggas ain't bumping no Nicki Minaj in the hood or just in the gym like me. I'm not bumping no Nicki Minaj. No. I might bump Cardi shit when Cardi first album came out when I'm in the gym. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll bump a Lotto record. Absolutely. But I feel like she not making them type of joints. Like, not to say she needs to, but even the records in her lane, they don't cross over well for like males like me. So when you put somebody, you compare her to a legend. Not to say Nicki's not a legend, because she is a legend in female battle rap, but to compare her to the male 50 Cent, I feel like that was just I don't know if that was like a clickbait, like, you know what I'm saying, type of drawing, but there's no comparison in my personal opinion. I know they both from Queens, but nah, son. Like, 50 wouldn't marry or date a chick that had a sexual rapist assault case in the past. Like, 50's not putting his name nowhere near that shit. No matter what. Nobody in his crew is gonna be affiliated with no bullshit like that. Like, bro, she's married to a pedophile. And it's no alleged, like, it's a fact. It's documented. The nigga has to register as a sex offender. He didn't register and he got locked up. Like, bro, like, you serious? Your crew and your circle is just as much as a representation of you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So I fuck with you heavy, but that shit was a little wild. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, man. I gotta hear this record from Nicki. You know, she popping wild shit on Twitter, going crazy, doing mad lives. But the music gotta add up, Nicki. I'm gonna tell you right now, because if that record is trash, you're definitely gonna be down 2-0. Because I ain't gonna hold you. Before I even heard the music, I got Meg up 1-0. You know what I'm saying? Meg done dropped a flawless execution. The record, even though the record wasn't all that crazy, but it did what it did. It shook shit up. She dropped the disc record. She dropped the video. She got dope visuals, pictures, and shit. And she jumped off the internet. You know what I'm saying? She probably gonna get back on the internet once you drop the record. All this talking and shit, bro, we want to hear the music. We want to hear the music. Yeah, niggas might be entertained, but we want to hear the music, man, respectfully, you know? So I had to just touch on that because that's actually like a battle brewing. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the last time we saw and heard a female battle, like, in the industry? It's been a minute, bro. It's been a minute. You know, I see niggas saying Lotto and Ice Spice got some type of like joint going on. Man, nobody want to see that, bro. Nobody want to see that, respectfully. You know what I'm saying? But this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out for the rest of the week, because I'm definitely going to be tuned in. So, you know what I mean? Y'all let me know what y'all think about Nicki's comments. You know what I'm saying? Is she going a little bit too far? Like, too far? You know what I'm saying? Is she going too below the belt? Y'all let me know, because I think she's going a little bit too far. Just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? You can have your opinion of Meg Thee Stallion and shit, but when you start talking about, you know, her deceased mom and personal shit, like, come on, bro. Like, you out of pocket. You out of pocket, man. But near there, that's pretty much my take as far as when it comes to the industry and things of that nature. So I didn't want to go too crazy on that. You know what I'm saying? What else we got here? What else we got? Let's talk about some battle rap. Okay? Let's talk about some battle rap now. Shout out to URL. Shout out to URL. Okay, let me see. Let's pull this up here. So URL announced Redemption. Okay, Redemption is going to be going down in February. Now they only gave us a date. We don't know. Well, no, they gave us a month. Excuse me. They did not give us a date. We don't know what day it's going to happen. We don't know for sure if it's going to happen in February. They're saying February for right now. We don't know the location. So we don't know if tickets are going to be sold. We don't, you know what I'm saying? This is the shit I was talking about last year. The shit Remy was doing. And URL was doing the shit too. Y'all prematurely announce a card with no information. You give us a roundabout month with no date, so we can't make no, proper, arrangements as far as babysitter, take the day off, like nothing. Okay, so it's just like, all right, I see where this is going. I see where this shit is going, man. But hey, here no there. Let's just see what this card is looking like so far. Okay, so the first announcement that they let off was Chef Trez versus Fonz. Fire. Okay, when I saw that, I was like, okay, that's fire. I like that. I think that's super dope. You know what I'm saying? Fonz, I felt like, man, every time he gets on that stage, he gives you all 3 rounds, fire material, no chokes, no stumbles. He's battling the new guys, giving them competition, giving them a shot. Like, come on, URL. Fonz needs to be pushed. Fonz won the tournament, bro. He won the tournament. Like, why? I don't understand. Like, and I just saw too, like, he's battling Charlie Clips on his own league. Why y'all can't give him Charlie Clips on URL? And I'm pretty sure, I've been trying to find out if that battle is 3 rounds or 1 round. Niggas ain't answer me, so I'm taking that as a 1 round, which is it's pointless, bro. Like, why take Clips with a 1 rounder where you can get him for 3 rounds, more money, and it's gonna like hold more weight on your resume? Battlers, stop taking these vets and these goats for 1 round. Why? It's not gonna count. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see if it's your league and you trying to get a bag, cool, bro. But I don't know, man. I just do not like 1 round battles, yo. I do not like them, man. But I fuck with Fonz, man. I think he deserves more bigger plates, bro. And there's still a lot of battles that he can do. A lot. You know what I'm saying? I look at Chef Trez, man. Chef Trez had a fucking incredible 2023, bro. I have him top 4. You know what I'm saying? Champion of the year. Just from the consistency, his resume, the moments, the battles, the material. You know what I'm saying? From him to, like, one of the only battlers that I saw that was able to battle on RBE and URL and have classics on both cards, bro. I mean, on both leagues. That joint with him and Show Off was crazy. I ain't gonna say classic, but that was a fucking crazy battle in the building, bro. Crazy. Then to turn around and battle New Jersey Twork, that was damn near, yo. That was a fire battle, bro. He gave you 2 of them back to back. You know what I'm saying? Not to mention the Swamp battle. That was phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Chef Trez been putting on, bro. Like, he's somebody, okay, you went back to URL. Y'all got to do right by this man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of these talents, man. Like, with the Sharoms and the Dannies that can freestyle, that can rebuttal, don't choke, don't stumble, always brings all 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? He's made the proper adjustments when it comes to his delivery, you know, him being more straight to the point with his punches. I felt like Chef Trez has really found his pocket. You know what I'm saying? His niche for where, like, his personal fans can definitely appreciate him, but even some of the fans that didn't really like his material before, it's undeniable at this point, in my personal opinion, bro. I love this battle right here, man. I love it. I'm gonna keep it real. I love this battle. Then they announced Shotgun Suge versus Kitchen Clean. I'm not gonna hold you, man. URL, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong, man. Suge deserves better than that, bro. Suge, I know you saying you're gonna go undefeated for the rest of the year. I believe you're gonna go undefeated with this. I don't feel like you're gonna have no issues with Clean, bro. Clean can't even get through a round clean, respectfully. He can't. Dog, I remember watching him with that last year in January, bro. Who did he battle? Ace I mean, bro, that shit was a disaster, bro. It was a disaster. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doing this thing with the 2-on-2s with Mac Myron, but I'm gonna be right. Mac Myron deserves this shot more than one shotgun should. Y'all gave Mac Myron, who did y'all give Mac Myron? Av? Or was it Fonz? You gave him one of them, and I ain't seen that nigga since. His soul got sent, but I think he battled Fonz, and we ain't seen the nigga since. So I don't know URL. You know, it's clean, got a lot of bad publicity on his name. You know, with taking a deposit and not battling with Angry Fan, even though it was a virtual $150 battle, which was crazy to me. But he definitely has a reputation of just not showing up to battles, not getting through his material clean, his material being lackluster. It's just like, bro, it's clearly must be a contract thing, because I don't understand how and why you would book him on your first card to set the year off. Personally, this battle, I don't like the matchup. I'm always down to see Suge. I just don't like the matchup. Then they just announced JC versus J2. Very interesting combination right here. Doc will hold you. JC was kind of quiet in 2023. I saw a couple battles, but not really too much. Not battles that were enough to shake the culture in a sense. You know what I'm saying? So he was a little quiet. J2's another one, man. I ain't gonna lie, J2's super talented, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got the whole, homosexual, angle, not angle, but that he's gay. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing against that. I just feel like his talent, like, the nigga's nice. You know what I'm saying? If you put away the antics and the extra shit, sometimes I feel like you do a little bit too much in the spaces and things of that nature. But when it comes to just rap, just overall rap, bro, like, the nigga can rap, in my personal opinion. He can rap. So I don't know, man. Like, he did his thing on Bags and Bodies. I believe he made it all the way to the finals. And it's like, I didn't really see nothing from him, bro. Like, he wasn't battling on RBE. I know he did a couple, like, small leagues in the Midwest and things of that nature, like the chicken circuit and things of that nature. But as far as like the big platforms like Chrome 23, RBE, URL, Gates of the Garden, Riot, Bullpen, I didn't see him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing maybe he signed a contract with URL. I don't know if he did like a one battle deal. I know a lot of these guys that were in the Hitman Holler House, from what I was told, they were given certain instructions on how to move forward to avoid being locked down in a situation, kind of how like Easy the Block Captain was. Because if you notice, a lot of those guys that were on that show, they didn't just go straight to URL right away. Like that second year, like they were battling outside of URL. You know what I'm saying? So I think Snake Eyes was like the first person like to go back to URL. So I don't know, man. This battle right here is getting a lot of mixed reviews. A lot of people are kind of like disappointed at JC. They want to see JC versus Low Deluxe. Y'all gotta just give up. That's not gonna happen, bro. Even though I would love to see it, I think Low Deluxe should battle JC before he battles Nitty. That's my personal opinion, but I highly doubt it's gonna happen, man. But that's the events that they. Oh no, they did one more. I think they're releasing a matchup every day. T-Top versus Snake Eyes. I like this. I think this is going to be a fucking fire battle. Fire back and forth. Even though Snake Eyes, I think his last battle, they said that he lost. I didn't see the battle yet. Snake Eyes, you just know what you're going to get from Snake Eyes, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they doing face-offs or anything like that, but just that aggression, the bars, the cadence. Like, you know what you're going to get with Snake Eyes. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get that consistency. T-Top been cooking. He been cooking, bro. You know what I'm saying? He was down. He's kind of like he was on a downward slope. Now he's going right back up, I feel like now. And what better way is to get somebody kind of like y'all in the same lane as far as verbiage, like talking that talk, that street talk. So I feel like this is going to be a really great conversation. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this is going to be a conversation battle. So I like that. So it's like maybe two out of the let's see, T-Top, Snake Eyes. I like Fonz, etc. So two matchups I really like out of all the matchups that they released so far. I hope there's some ladies on the card. You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is cool, But URL, hope y'all got some ladies on the card, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all need to put some ladies on this card here, man. So hopefully y'all do that and have some ladies on here because it needs it right now, man. Y'all don't have nothing that's really going to like grab me right now to want to like purchase this. You know what I mean? If it's an app only event, then yeah, it is what it is. But y'all missing like there needs to be like a headliner. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's missing a headliner. So we'll see what happens with URL. But shout out to them, you know what I mean, for being the first league, pretty much big league to have the first event for 2024. So you gotta salute them on that, man. Definitely salute them on that. Another thing that I saw. So I see there's a conversation going on about battle rap being dead. Now, I'll see this every once in a while when there's like a down moment in battle rap where there's no drama, there's no, big cards being released. And I will see that float on my timeline that battle rap is dead or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I see a lot of people challenging bloggers to, different, I don't say competition, but like, saying certain battlers, they only cover the drama. They don't do bar for bar breakdowns. They don't do recaps. They don't do interviews. It's just like, listen, man, this is just how I feel. Everybody has their own niche. Everybody has their own lane, right? So if you're a platform, a blogger, and you're known for interviews, dog, first of all, perfect your craft and stick to what you do best. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you want somebody to step in your lane? If you're known for bar breakdowns, master that and stay in that. Why do I need to step into your lane? Like, I'm trying to perfect my shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's cool and all, but you got to understand too, like a lot of these battles, you can't do recaps because you can't use the footage because you'll get your page struck. And then two, like, dog, who's going to be doing recaps for all these fucking battles? There's too many leagues. There's too many battlers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm only one person. So, like, if something catches my eye, then I'm going to recap. I may recap. I may talk about it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like there's enough bloggers out there where people can, like, subscribe to and get what, you got certain bloggers for drama and day-to-day news. You got certain bloggers for really broken down, really strategic content when it comes to documentaries, blogs, conversational pieces. It's bloggers for that. It's bloggers that just do shock value things, shock value blogs. Okay, it's bloggers that do interviews. Then you got your media platforms. So you know what I'm saying? So I feel like everybody brings a certain element, to this content. And there's thousands and thousands of people on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure they may subscribe to a lot of us, but they may not watch everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, man, battle rap is not dead, bro. There is it's still a lot of talent out there. It's still a lot of leagues. Yes, it is a saturation, but that's when there's a down period in battle rap. Yes, that's a moment for people to be more creative and try to come up with different topics and different strategies to, stand out amongst everybody else, in the media, in the blogging, world. You know what I'm saying? But I don't believe battle rap is dead, man. If anything, I feel like battle rap is at its highest it's probably ever been. With 2023 being so competitive and so many things that transpired, people are trying to exceed that, I feel like, in 2024. Now, we gotta wait and see. We almost at the end of January. We really haven't had anything super crazy yet. You know what I'm saying? Even with URL announcing redemption, we still don't have the full card. But I really can't even count them because we don't have a date, we don't have a venue, we don't have all that information. We just have an idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's pretty much what I call it. Until you have an official date, time, venue, then it's official. But battle rap is not dead, in my personal opinion, man. Niggas just need to stay in their lane, do what they do best, and that's it, man. Support one another. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like somebody's content, cool. You know what I'm saying? You could voice that, or you could just, not subscribe. That's it. But I feel like, battle rap is in a very good place, in my personal opinion, man. There's a lot of opportunity that I see here, and it really boils down to who's gonna work hard, who's gonna be consistent, who's gonna work hard. That's what it really boils down to, my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the whole culture, man. Shout out to everybody that's doing what they do and bringing value, to the battlers, to the leagues, to the fans, to the overall culture, man, because we need it. We definitely need it. Okay. Another thing I saw. Shout out to New Jerzey Twork, man. Shout out to New Jerzey Twork. Shout out to Anwar. I saw Anwar make a post on Twitter, and I thought this was kind of funny. And I'm going to indulge some information that, that may not, it's alleged, it may not be true, but this is just what I'm hearing from multiple sources, multiple sources that I'm, plugged in with. So Anwar says, just FYI, no matter what, Big K versus New Jerzey Twork will have to happen this year. It's only right. I don't care who book it. We just got to get it done. Tag your favorite league owners and tell them to hit me up. Very interesting there. Okay. I see you, Anwar. So you say Big K versus New Jerzey Twork has to happen this year. Okay. Even though you have all of this talent still on URL that Twork can battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got a couple rematches that he needs to spin the block on where he choked and had bad performances. I think Ichigati's another battle he needs to spin the block on. Still got Loaded Lux. You got Brez Rothstein. Who else you got? You got Fonz. You got he battled real sick. I think he battled Twork, so you got Twork. I'm trying to think. There's a couple of the people on URL that I feel like, that are good competitors that he can battle. Now, Anwar, we're not going to just ignore that Twork didn't just go on live with Murder Mook and say, I wouldn't battle on RBE because I don't like how ARP is disrespectful towards URL with the extra stuff. Even though that's none of his business, has nothing to do with him, he took it upon himself to publicly say that I would not battle on RBE. Cool, that's your personal opinion, that's cool. But that X that platform out, because after you publicly say this, even when I've seen ARP numerous of times give flowers to New Jerzey Twork, praise him, give him all the love and the credit, and say he would love to work with Twork. I've never heard ARP say anything negative about New Jerzey Twork. Never. Everything that ARP ever said was towards URL. He had proof, and he had his ducks in a row to line up to what he was saying. And you don't know personally what goes on between those two companies, bro. But I get it. Y'all loyal. A lot of you battle rappers are like that. I get it. But you pretty much just X ARP out the situation. Okay. So we all know Big K in his relationship with URL. He's not going to URL. He's not signing no 2, 3, 4, 5 battle deal. He's doing one and dones. And I highly doubt that they would give one of RBE's highest, battlers a look of that magnitude. So I doubt it'd be URL. Let's go to Chrome 23. Big K just had a great battle with Jazz on Chrome 23, out right now on YouTube, doing really great numbers. Could New Jerzey Twork go to Chrome 23? I don't know. Me, from what I've heard, this is alleged. It may not be true. Twork, you can clear up if you want. You got me blocked, so you probably won't see it, or you probably will see it from somebody else. But from what I was told, Remy Ma was trying to book Twork earlier. I think it was last year or the year before last. A deposit was sent to Twork, and Twork just reneged on doing the battle and never gave Remy her deposit back. So Remy kind of just took it on the chin, paused, and went about her business. But I'm pretty sure in the back of her mind is like, I will never fuck with this nigga. Now I don't know if that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to put that out there. I'm just saying, like, this is just what I was told from multiple sources. You know what I'm saying? Like, she was trying to book Twork, and you know what I'm saying? I guess Twork went back to URL, whatever case may be, and a deposit was sent. He never returned the deposit. So Chrome 23 is out of the question. So where the fuck is this battle going to happen, Anwar? The Riot? Think Geechee's going to pay that bag for that? Possibly. Bullpen? Maybe. Gates of the Garden? King of the Dot? Possibly. I possibly could see that maybe being King of the Dot, but Twork has legal issues with traveling. So could he get clearance to travel, even though he still has to make up the shoddy horror battle? Who knows? But my personal opinion, I don't, just everything that I named is just red flags for this battle to not happen. And if it was to get booked, I would not put my money to spend, to invest, to be in the building for something to go wrong. Okay, the only way I would spend my hard-earned money, it would feel comfortable with this battle, if it was on URL or RBE. There's no other platform. Well, if King of the Dot, I'll say that. If it's not neither one of those three platforms, I'm cool. I'm cool, bro. We don't need this battle, bro. It don't need to happen. I don't know why you're like saying Twork and Big K. Like, there's a lot of other niggas Twork can have crazy, phenomenal performances with no issues. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. He still got the easy to block captain. Like, why don't y'all go to the trenches? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's still a lot of battles for him. Why Big K? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. So when I saw that, I was just like, okay, I don't know if he's trying to like fish for bait, but bro, like your man kind of like destroyed the RBE connect, because I'm pretty sure RBE probably would have booked that battle because ARP fucked with Twork. But after Twork just publicly just like discredited him, I'm pretty sure ARP's like, well, nigga don't fuck with me. Okay, cool. I don't know, man. I don't know if that was smart to like put that out there like that, but hey, you the manager, he the artist, I'm just a blogger. I don't know. But that's just me. Y'all let me know if I'm wrong in the comment section. If I got it wrong, cool. I stand down, correct it. But when you try to reach out to certain people, even like, you know, rappers or managers, niggas don't be responding. You know what I'm saying? Niggas have you blocked because they felt you said something that wasn't in their light or their fashion. I never disrespected nobody. I just gave my personal opinion on something. You know what I'm saying? In a respectful manner. But I'm not going to kiss nobody's ass. I'm not going to disrespect nobody. But I do reach out to certain people, man, to try to verify certain information before I do it on my blog. Niggas don't respond. So it's like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, but for me personally, I don't see that battle happening no time soon at all. At all. And if it does get booked, to purchase at your own risk. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, man. Shout out to Benny the Butcher, man. Shout out to Benny, man. So Benny, man, my man Benny. So Benny finally dropped his debut album on Def Jam, Everybody Can't Go. Shout out to Alchemist. Big shout out to Hit Boy for the production on this album. I thought they did an incredible job. As far as working together, you know, they did a song together too that was fire. You know, and I ain't gonna lie, like, I really love and enjoy the Hit Boy and Benny the Butcher like collaborative albums that they have put together. Now, before I get too in depth with my review here, I'm gonna say this. After I've listened to this project maybe 4 times, and that's another thing too I like about this project, it's easy to digest. It's very easy to digest. It's not a super long project. You know, Benny gets right in, tells a story, and gets right out of there. If I had to rank this album off the 3rd and 4th listen, this would probably be very low, in my personal opinion. This is my personal opinion. Out of all his catalogs, like, The Plugs I Met 2, Tana Talk 3. What else he got? Tana Talk 4, Burden of Proof. The Plugs I Met, like, this is low, bro. My personal opinion. It's low. And that could be a various of different factors, in my personal opinion. Now, let's just go over the records on the album. So you got Jermaine's Graduation. I love that record. I love, the beat. I love the way how Benny attacks the record. You know what I'm saying? Very descriptive, talking about, his trials and tribulations, his daughter, the things that he's went through to get to this point. I really love that introduction, on that record there. Braun, number 2. Braun record is super fire, super fire. My personal opinion, I felt like that should have been the first single. I would have put that out. That would have been the first single I would have released. I believe Big Dog, which is the next record, I believe that was the first single that was released. I would have never did that. And I get why they did it, because it's a big name, even with the success that he had with the J. Cole record. You would just think, Wayne, Benny, would do good. I felt like I enjoyed the record more once I heard it, in the transition with the album. But I still feel like I would have went with Braun as the first single. I feel like that was like a perfect one. Everybody Can't Go, featuring Kyle Banks. I like that record. That's a dope ass record. TMV TL. That record is cool. One Foot In. Oh, excuse me. Back Again. So you got Back Again featuring Snoop Dogg. I like that record, man. First listen, it was okay. After the second and third listen, I actually like that record. You know what I'm saying? And I can appreciate it even with just the overall connection. You know what I mean? Because there's a special reason, I feel like, why Snoop played a pivoted role to being on that particular song. With him being responsible, why Benny's even signed to Def Jam, the short matter of time of him getting the deal done for Benny. Benny, out of all niggas on the East Coast, it took a West Coast nigga to get him signed to an East Coast label. I feel like that speaks volumes. And it kind of is a disappointment to the OGs on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? It took a nigga from the East Coast to get signed from a nigga from the West. You know what I mean? But shout out to Snoop, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, as I listen to more, I like that record a lot more. And I ain't gonna hold you, like, Benny shows up lyrically on a lot of these songs, bro. A lot of these songs, he shows up lyrically. Buffalo Kitchen. Excuse me, I'm jumping all around. Pardon me, y'all. So we got Back Again featuring Snoop. Then you got One Foot In, Stove God Cooks. That record is fire. Fire. One of my favorites on here. That's one of my favorites. Shout out to Stove God. Got busy on this joint. Buffalo Kitchen Club with Armani Caesar. Cool record. That record was cool. You know what I'm saying? I like Armani's verse on there. She was talking that fragrance talk on there. I caught those bars on there. That was like an album filler, in my personal opinion. Pillow Talk and Slander. Fuck with that record heavy. I like that. Benny was talking that shit on there. Kiss was talking, dropping a lot of gems on there. That's definitely one of my favorites on the album. How to Rap. Oh my God. How to Rap. Listen, Benny. I was looking for that one record. That one record. That's the record, in my personal opinion, bro. I would have loved for you to do a visual for that record. How to Rap is probably the best song on the album, in my personal opinion. The best song. Production-wise, I believe Hit Boy did the beat. Like, the pocket Benny is in on this beat, it's like a perfect mesh. Perfect. And he's basically giving y'all the blueprint of how he got to the point where he is right now. If y'all rappers really listen, just listen. You know what I'm saying? He's giving you the blueprint step by step by step. I thought this was a perfect execution, yo. Fire fucking record, man. I love How to Rap. My favorite song on the album. Griselda Express featuring Westside, Conway, and Rick Hyde. Yo, I ain't gonna hold you. Rick Hyde stole the show. Nigga, Rick Hyde got busy on this joint, bro. He got busy. Shout out to Rick High, man. You stepping that pen up crazy. I hear you, my nigga. I hear you. Shout out to Benny, man. Benny, I'm telling you, Benny don't miss. When it comes to the bars, Benny don't miss, man. He don't. I like the bars. The beat was cool. Like, I don't know, like West Side on the hook, you know, shout out to Conway. I felt like I don't know. I just feel like they could have did a better song. They probably could have did a better song or picked a better song for that placement. Not saying the song is like whack or nothing. I just know, I don't know if it, for me, I've heard better like Griselda records with all three of them on there. I've heard better ones. You know what I mean? That's my personal opinion. Big Timers featuring Peasy. Shout out to Peasy, you know what I mean? The whole Detroit. Peasy, you got busy on that joint. That was a perfect record for Peasy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, he floated on that joint. Benny, I didn't like Benny's verse on there. I didn't like Benny's hook. I just felt like, just my personal opinion, I just felt like Benny was taking a chance, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to do something different, step out the box, give people something different than they're not expected of hearing from Benny. For me, it's just a little cringy. I don't know. It just didn't mesh well. They could have just left that off the album. My personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's probably my least favorite song on the whole project. But in totality, man, like I said, How to Rap, How to Rap, Pillow Talk and Slander, Jermaine's Graduation, and Braun are my favorite songs on the album. If I had to grade this album 1 through 5, honestly, I'm going to give it a 3.5. And this is after 3 to 4 listens. Like I said, there's a couple records that I would take off there. Probably, now this is what I would say this. I feel like Def Jam could have did a better job as far as with the rollout and the selection of the records. I don't know who was the A&R or the executive producer. Maybe it was somebody from Def Jam, because it clearly, for me, it clearly wasn't someone from BSF or Griselda. Because if you look at Benny's previous projects like Tana Talk 4, Burden of Proof, Plugs I Met 2, like just the track list, the features, the flowness of the songs, like everything just went perfectly. Now I get it, this is a major label release, so it's gonna be different, and I understand that. I just felt like y'all could have incorporated a little bit more of Benny's world. And I felt like it probably would have meshed a little bit better. And I feel like Benny was just like, all right, I'm gonna let y'all kind of control the whip. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more control, you know. And I just felt like they missed it, man. Like, I felt like they released the singles a little bit too early. I feel like they picked the wrong singles, and I felt like that kind of affected the anticipation of the album. Because when the album came out, if you just look at overall, there's people that like the album, but they felt like the album is just, it didn't really live up to the actual hype and the excitement, you know what I'm saying, out of all the other projects. But shout out to Benny, man. You know, Benny ain't dropped a project in like 2 years, and in those 2 years, he did a fucking phenomenal job as far as putting BSF on, Fuego Bass, Rick Hyde, Heen, you know, the rest of his team, getting them, you know, occupied. You know, what's my man, Al Camino, you know what I'm saying, like, get his project, like, so he's done a great job as far as getting his team situated, getting them their albums done, getting them on their promo runs, doing shows, you know, getting their fan bases up. So now he can focus on himself. I'm pretty sure Benny gonna spin the block. He probably gonna give us an EP or something of that nature. You know what I'm saying? Just for the streets and just for, you know, his core fan base. But, you know, I'm not like really down on Benny. I just feel like this is probably a learning experience. And I'm probably, the numbers will reflect probably, you know, once they get like the overall like statistics, like the plays and things, what songs stream the most and things of that nature, you know, you can kind of tell like, all right, yo, we probably should have went with this record, or we should have released this record first. You know what I'm saying? But Benny, I will say this. You got to do a video to How to Rap. You have to. You got to, bro. You got to do it. I'm telling you. The way you rap, the picture was so vivid. The visual was going to be crazy. The B-roll alone was going to be super, super fire. So I hope he does that. You know what I'm saying? For that project, man. But shout out to Benny. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I rate this album a 3.5 out of 5. If you have not heard the album, make sure you guys go check it out. I'm surprised Benny ain't do no merch, no vinyl or anything like that, because he's usually known for doing that, you know, with his projects. So I'm very curious to see, man. If he does do a vinyl, I will purchase it. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a big look in his career. You know, whether the album is, you know, low on a totem pole out of his catalog, it's still a huge, significant, you know, W for him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely going to support, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big Benny the Butcher fan, and anything that he's involved with, I'm always going to support, man. But shout out to Benny the Butcher, the whole BSF, man. Yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for y'all, man. But I appreciate everybody, man, that's supporting the podcast. Make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, okay, I launched a brand new YouTube channel strictly for fashion, fragrance, candles, and things of that nature. So make sure you guys go subscribe to AceIsWorking. I'm going to have everything in the description. Go over there, subscribe. I got some really dope things coming up over there. I got some interviews with some great influencers in the fragrance community, the fashion community. So just something different, man. I'm just adding. I didn't want to put everything into my Dedication TV channel. So I wanted to kind of spread the wings and, you know, create different platforms. But make sure you guys also subscribe to Dedication TV. And follow me on all social media platforms at AceIsWorking on everything. All right. I appreciate all the love, y'all. Salute, salute, salute. It's your boy Acito. I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
Shout out my nigga Ace, man. One of the lifelines of this culture, man. As a battle rapper, we look forward to these reviews, gangster.
Whatever though, it's Calico, Landslide, fucking with Dedication TV. Subscribe to the network.
Woosah. Don't forget the extra 8, man. Shout out to the Brody, man. Shout out to Dedication TV.
Shout out my nigga Ace, man. Me being from New Orleans, I'm a super Lil Wayne fan. So I could appreciate anything dealing with the dedication.